Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is gonna be about enlightened beings. Now there's a lot of terms out there. It's just wordplay. We all have our own definitions for all these words, and it's after using these words over and over and over, these words lose a lot of vitality, a lot of integrity. Like enlightened, awakened, awareness, things like this, they really lose their meaning. Nowadays, when people say, "Oh, I'm awake," means that basically they're no longer like what they call sheeple, just listening to the government. Everything that the government says is right, and this is what we should do, and whatever society's telling me what I should do, this is what I should do, and anything that a scientist or a doctor or anybody who has a degree says, that's what it is. Don't even question it. Straight up dogma. If they're breaking free from that, they say that they're awakened. Now, they have awakened from those circumstances. I agree, 100%. But that term comes with something else. From what I know as awakened and what a large community of people use as the word awakened means, awakened being is I awaken my perception to a higher level. Usually this perception is seeing things without duality. And after that stage, we come into something that we call enlightened beings. Now, enlightened beings, let me give you like a clear description or a depiction of what an enlightened being is. Buddha, it means the enlightened one. Krishna, Jesus Christ, he was an enlightened being. And there's much more if you want to go down, like Horus. You go down in the history, and all the idols that we have, that we pray to, usually they're enlightened beings. Are realized beings. It's one and the same. They realized what's actually taking place, and they took control of their reality. They just seen reality as it was and lived as they wished, or as life is intended. Now, what I'm trying to get to is that sometimes we fall into a state of idolization when we see these incredible, I gotta say, pretty incredible beings on this planet that are more advanced than us spiritually, probably even intellectually. They're smarter than us, and we're like, wow, they say that they're enlightened, so I think they're enlightened, because we can't judge, because we have no ruler to measure that, because our perception is nowhere near an enlightened being's perception. So how would you be able to determine the difference, right? Well, there's a lot of gurus out there that are self-proclaimed awakened. I have no prejudice. My mind's completely open. And these terms themselves are contradictory. And I just laugh at the fact, or not laugh, because it's not a good thing, that you can go to a place, either it be somewhere in Asia, somewhere in the Middle East, you can go to Africa, or you can go to India, and stay there for a month and become enlightened. Like, it doesn't happen like that. I wish it did. I wish it did. Then this world would be a fantastic place right now. And the only reason I'm speaking on this because there's an enlightened being that is without a doubt enlightened. It's not like he's trying to reap any rewards from this, trying to say, yes, like, he's not gloating about it. He doesn't even speak about the ability. I have to go get the door. But what I was saying was, with enlightened beings, it's completely different. There's people that they go to these resorts or whatnot, then they really feel like, wow, I'm enlightened, because they had an experience. Maybe I'm not saying that they didn't like open up their third eye or have a crown chakra experience or some kind of oneness feeling, but that's not it. Like, what I'm talking about is completely different. It's like Neo in the Matrix. That's what I'm talking about. So for somebody to say that they're not sure if they are, there's no way. You can't miss something like this. Like, life, existence changes 100% for you. There's a clear distinction from somebody who's very spiritually advanced to somebody who's enlightened. A guru and an enlightened being, night and day. From any guru that you'll possibly meet on the street, it's night and day when you see or hear an enlightened being for what they have to show and what they have to talk about. And for them to have the patience to be capable of all the things that they are, and to not just, because it's not in their nature to be like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. Like, these amazing things that human beings can't even imagine. They just try to break down simple things and share what they can. If you can find one that actually lives around people, that's not like in the Himalaya mountains or something like that. But that's what I want to talk about. Thank you guys so much for coming to my page and listening to me. And if you have anything to add to this, please leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, and if you have any suggestions on videos, please let me know. See you in the next one.